Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, have you ever dreamed of being rich? Like really rich? You know, private jet, luxury car, huge mansion, a fridge that talks back to you? Yeah? I mean, who hasn't, right? But here's the thing, nobody really tells you about that dream. Wealth, real generational wealth, it comes with a price tag that isn't just money. I'm talking about mental stress, broken relationships, even stuff like loss of identity. I know. Sounds weird. You're probably thinking, come on, man, I'd love to have those problems. But stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just look at wealth in a totally different way. Let's talk about what they don't put on the price tag. Let's get into the hidden costs of wealth. All right, so first up, loneliness. Yeah, I'm serious. You'd think having money means you're suddenly surrounded by people, right? But it's the wrong kind of people sometimes. See, when you start making serious money, people change around you. Like your friends might not treat you the same. Your family might expect stuff from you. I mean, think about it. Suddenly, you're not just John or Sarah anymore. You're the rich one. And when you don't give them what they want, it's like, oh, you've changed. But have you? Or is it just the money-making folks act weird? That emotional toll. Man, it's real. It's isolating. And you find yourself wondering, like, do they like me or just what I can do for them? And I know some of y'all are thinking, well, I'll just keep it low key. But even then, word gets out. People talk. And now you're looking around like, can I trust this person or are they just here for the perks? That mental stress, it's one of those hidden costs no one ever warns you about. This one hits especially hard if you come from humble beginnings. So say you grew up in a working class neighborhood. Mom worked 2 jobs, dad was hustling every day. Then boom, you make it big. You're pulling in 6 figures, maybe even 7. And guess what? You start feeling bad. Like you're out here eating sushi on a Tuesday afternoon and your cousin's still working overtime at the plant. You want to help, yeah, but where's the line? And the guilt, it creeps in quietly. I mean, you earned it. Sure, you worked for it, no doubt. But there's still this voice saying, why you? Why not them? That internal tug of war between success and guilt. It can mess with your head. And it can stop you from fully enjoying the wealth you worked so hard for. Now, that's a hidden cost right there. Now, here's one that hits everybody at some point. The never enough syndrome. You finally hit your first big milestone. Maybe it's a 6-figure income, you celebrate, feels good. Then you start looking around and realize, wait, there's folks making millions out here. And suddenly, your 6 figures feel small. So you grind more, hustle harder, get that first million. Now guess what? You meet someone worth 10 million and then it's like, damn, I'm falling behind again. It's a cycle, man, like a treadmill that just keeps speeding up. You're chasing this imaginary finish line that always moves ahead. And the worst part, you don't even notice it until you're burnt out. Apparently there's this term for it, relative deprivation, where it's not about what you have, it's about what you don't have compared to others. Social media makes it worse. You're scrolling and it's like, oh, they bought a yacht? I only got a jet ski. That comparison game, it eats at your joy, your peace, and you end up rich, but never satisfied. That's a hidden cost no amount of money can cover. All right, now let's get real for a sec, like body level real. Because wealth, especially when you're trying to earn it or maintain it, can wreck your health. We're talking stress levels through the roof, sleep problems, poor diet, no time for exercise. You're working 12-hour days, skipping meals, living off coffee and drive-through sandwiches. I mean, money's great, but what's the point if your heart's about to give out by 50? And yeah, sure, you can buy good healthcare, but guess what? That doesn't replace prevention. It doesn't undo 10 years of burnout. It's like this. You can't outsource your health. You can hire a chef, a trainer, a therapist, but you still gotta show up for you. But when wealth becomes the goal above all else, your body gets pushed to the bottom of the priority list. And that cost, it sneaks up on you, man, slowly, quietly, until one day your body cashes a check you didn't even realize you wrote. Let's talk family, especially your kids. So let's say you make it big and you want to leave a legacy, pass down wealth, open doors. That's noble, respect. But kids of wealthy parents, they carry pressure too. Now they got to live up to your name, your achievements, your legacy. And what if they don't want that life? Like maybe your daughter wants to be a poet. but everyone's expecting her to be a CEO, or your son wants to open a surf shop, but the world sees him as the heir to the empire. That's heavy, man. That kind of pressure can feel like a cage. And then there's entitlement. Let's be honest, some kids grow up in wealth and lose touch with reality. They never learn how to fail, how to grind, how to earn. That creates emotional fragility, and boom, you've got adults who crumble under pressure because they never had to build resilience. So yeah, money can give your kids opportunities, but it can also strip away their purpose if you're not careful. That's a hidden cost that comes wrapped in love and intention, but plays out in pressure and identity crises. Now let's talk about the boring stuff, except it's not boring when it hits your wallet. Not just from friends or the media, but from the IRS, man. You make big money, you're getting taxed hard. You buy assets, you're dealing with property tax, estate tax, capital gains tax, all that. You mess up a deduction, that audit letter's coming for you. And that's not all. When you have lawsuits just kind of appear out of nowhere. You spill water in your driveway, boom, someone's slipping. Now you're in court. Suddenly you need liability insurance, legal teams, estate planners. Apparently being rich also means building a fortress around your money. It's not just about earning it, it's about protecting it. And that costs time, energy, and yeah, more money. Another hidden cost right there in your inbox. Money changes things, especially in relationships. Now, don't get me wrong, money can solve a lot of problems, right? But it can also create new ones. Like imagine dating after you get rich. How do you really know if someone likes you or just your lifestyle? It gets messy. Even in marriages, finances become this power dynamic. Who earns more? Who controls the money? What if one partner feels left behind? And let's not forget, divorces in wealthy families. Oh boy, those get expensive fast. We're talking court battles, asset splits, custody drama. Apparently, money doesn't buy relationship peace. If anything, it complicates it. So yeah, wealth can make love a little more conditional. That's another hidden cost that most people don't put on the vision board. All right, last one. And maybe the deepest. When you chase wealth long enough, sometimes you forget why you started. You lose the fire, the curiosity, the joy. You become a brand, a business, a walking ATM, and it's like, damn, who am I outside of this money? That existential crisis, that's real. People retire rich but feel empty. They've got the house, the cars, the bank account, and yet they feel like they missed something. Maybe it was peace or purpose or love. And that right there might be the biggest hidden cost of all. So yeah, wealth is great. It gives you options, security, freedom. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-wealth, but I am pro-truth. And the truth is money comes with baggage. And if you don't unpack it carefully, it'll weigh you down. So if you're on that grind, chasing the dream, just pause sometimes. Ask yourself, what kind of wealth am I building? Is it just financial, or is it also emotional, relational, spiritual? Because at the end of the day, the real flex is having money and peace, success, and purpose. Luxury without losing yourself. All right, fam, that's all I got for today. If this hit home even a little bit, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment. What's one hidden cost of wealth that surprised you? I'll be down in the comments chatting with y'all. Until next time, stay grounded, chase the dream, but don't lose the soul.